How should the world remember Elizabeth Garret Anderson? Was it as the first woman in Britain to qualify as a doctor? The first woman to be licensed by the Society of Apothecaries? The first to establish a British hospital staffed by and for women? Or the first woman in Britain to become a Lord Mayor? In fact, it could be any of these, but today we tell the story of how she became the first woman to have her name entered and then removed from the University of St Andrews matriculation register, that first step to becoming a student of the university. It begins on the 29th of October 1862. After being rejected by the universities of Edinburgh, Glasgow, Oxford and Cambridge, Elizabeth set her sights on becoming a student of St Andrews. Here she hoped to study chemistry and anatomy, subjects vital to obtaining a medical degree in Victorian Britain. At first, all seemed well. She was supported by the professors and was given a ticket to start her studies. However, by the 1st of November, a committee had been formed to see if a female should be allowed to study medicine at the university. An extract from a letter between the Universities of Glasgow and St Andrews shows how people at the time viewed female medical education. "The idea," wrote Robert Christensen, "is so revolting that it is difficult to imagine that it could have been seriously entertained." Led by a majority, on the 15th of November, the University of St Andrews ruled that the alleged matriculation of Miss Garret was null and of no effect. With the help and support of her classmates, Elizabeth challenged the law surrounding the decision, but it didn't work. The story of what could have been the very first female at the University of St Andrews, 15 years before women were allowed to study through correspondence, and 30 years before they were officially allowed to enter the classrooms with men, ended after a long 9-month battle with Elizabeth being forced to return to England and have her name crossed out from the matriculation register.